even if I touch a meal. And do it through the pain, I don't need the pain. That life won't get me down, but it won't break my will. Cause I've been chasing this so long, I can't give up. I won't give in, been through too much. I done prayed for the money, I done prayed for the fame. I done prayed that I will make a sacrifice and play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed that I will make it bring glory to my name.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, this podcast is brought to you by Final Form Supplements. Final Form Supplements is a supplement brand with honesty labeling. So the labeling in supplements is Wild Wild West. Sometimes labels aren't honest. They have things in there that's on in there. We don't have to worry about that with Final Form Supplements. We got everything you need from protein powder, creatine, skin care, soap for your skin, handcrafted soap, and we have all kinds of things. Go to finalformsubs.com, that's SUPPS, finalformsubs.com, use promo code COACHDRIP, all caps, no space, get 10% off your order, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe on whichever video you're watching here at Ivy Talks Podcast Network, and enjoy the show.
Minutes.
Not food. Well, I hope one of these jits gets on. I got a new studio space. I was hoping everybody would be on in the beginning.
Yeah, Mitchell. Yeah, Mitchell. Yeah, Mitchell.
So I can show, but so of course we got Tennessee flag. It's like the little corner there. I got a desk right here in the back.
Hell yeah.
So like the room's actually big, but this used to be a storage room, so we're still clearing out some of the store because this is over here. But let's see if I can flip this camera.
Is that at the gym?
Yeah. There we go. So I got to make a little spot. And I'm thinking about bringing my little 33-inch TV to put right here.
Yeah.
And bringing my Fire Stick.
You just got a whole ass man cave in there, bro.
I know, bro. It's lit. I'm thinking of breaks when I finish the semester teaching, spending a couple of days here because I can work remote here.
Yeah.
Do gym stuff, and then I can work on school stuff here. So
right.
Trying to get comfortable here, but yeah, dude, it's a bigger space for sure.
How the hell are we gonna move this pod and them boys ain't gonna get on, man?
I don't know. I texted them. Ain't nobody said nothing.
Crazy. Oh,
look
who it is. Look what the cat drug in. The man I wanted to see.
What you got, Mark?
Nothing. I'm just glad you're on the pod.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Out here grilling a steak.
Oh, you're here for a long time, sir.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
Finis, why doesn't Kawhi Leonard like to play basketball?
Bitch, I wish you got.
I wish that fucker would turn their fucking car off.
Is Finis frozen on your screen, Mark?
Yeah, he's a little laggy tonight.
Yeah. He got that Walmart connection.
I'm just glad it's not me this time.
On that Kmart ship there, Finis.
Am I?
I think you're coming back.
Damn, you hear me?
I hear you.
I might have to switch my phone.
Mark, I meant to ask you this. Who do you want as the quarterback of the Tennessee Titans?
Not Will Levis. And so right now, Mason Rudolph.
Sam Darnold.
Sammy has been balling out, but he also has Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and Aaron Jones to throw the ball to. So there's that. Like I said, you could put me back there, my autistic ass throwing the ball, and Justin Jefferson's going to catch it. So
getting a lot of reverb from you there, Finis.
Hold up.
This looks trippy.
What's going on here? What's going on? What's going on?
Finis got this whole shit broken.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Finis got this whole shit broken, bro.
I don't like that. The hell was that?
No.
Don't do that again. I didn't like that.
My bad, bro.
That's scary, bro.
It's connection right.
Finis, you're on that Kmart shit today, bro.
A little rough.
So
Who do I
you
want big quarterback? Mason Rudolph.
No, I'm
and
talking about the future. You don't want Mason Rudolph as the future. Who you
I'm
want?
talking about who I want them to draft. I've been
Yeah.
on riding Quinn Ewers for like a year now.
What's y'all's record?
1-4.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, y'all have a good shot at him. Quinn Ewers
Or
too
the way,
injury
are they
prone.
1-5 or are they 1-4? 1-4. 1-4. One win.
Quinn Ewers is too injury prone, Mark.
I know, but when he's on the field, he's so fucking good. He's so good.
Like Kawhi
He's
Leonard.
never on the field.
Yeah. But unlike why he actually loves his sport he plays. But in the same token, do we skip Quinn, suck again next year, and just sell out to get Arch Manning?
No, that's dumb.
Why?
Not.
Why?
Well, if you're the
He's
head
better
coach,
than Quinn. He's better. He's a better quarterback than anybody in the draft right now.
if you're a head coach, though, your job's not guaranteed to wait to suck.
No, I
2
got
years in a
news for
row
you.
like
Brian
that.
Callahan's job's already on fire right now.
Well, that's my point.
He's already on the hot seat now.
Well, I guess who are you asking this for? Like who the owner's perspective? Because at the head coach, absolutely not.
It's going to be the
I'm
owner.
gonna be
It's
gone.
the owner's the most important, so it's the owner's perspective. I feel like the
guess.
owner would rather have Arch Manning. Yes.
I guess. I'm not the type of person to get all caught up in how somebody does in college until I stand out in the NFL.
All right. What did you think of Joe Burrow in college? Did you think Joe Burrow would be a superstar?
That doesn't mean he's going to be a fool.
Finis, your connection's real bad. It's real bad.
It's rough.
I literally don't.
It's like bad.
God damn it!
Can he hear us?
Yeah,
it's bad.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, bro. Last pod, bro, we had some technical difficulties, bro, because I got a new room. I got a new studio, a bigger studio. Like the studio's huge, bro. It's like I have this small room right here. Here, I wonder if I can just flip. So basically, I got to do the pod on my phone instead of my iPad because this room is far back. So I have this room right here. So if you include that room and the rest of the studio, it's almost 3 times bigger than my other one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the entrance. It's on the the entrance of the gym is I'm on the far back corner, and they have the router at the front. So the Wi-Fi back here is terrible. Yeah. So last pod, dude, I was struggling because I kept freezing, and I tried to log on my phone. I accidentally ended the meeting, and that's when I was texting the group, Mitch, get back on. So now I just gotta do it from my phone and then just turn the Wi-Fi off. But I think I'm gonna buy one of those router boosters or signal extenders and put one in here because I prefer to do it on my iPad. But
I feel that.
Life is life. What have you been up to the past couple of weeks, Brody?
Bro, I've been in this so this whole week I've been in this program called Rise just for leadership and everything. So that's why I haven't been on the past 2 weeks because I've just been prepping for that, doing the pre-work,
Right.
Reaching out to some people and everything just to get different perspectives on it, just so I know what I'm going into and everything, so nothing blindsides me,
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been prepping for that, bro, and it's just been a lot of material, bro, and it's you get in these long live sessions and everything. And then you have little breakout rooms, you discuss it, and then you go after that, you go to your pod and everything, and you discuss more stuff in depth and everything. But bro, it's been really eye-opening. I've really enjoyed it, the dialogue, the conversations, and just the topics and everything too, bro. It's just really interesting, and seeing how everything, like the first 2 days, you're like, okay, what the hell did I go through? And by the like Wednesday or like the third day, you're like, okay, I see how all this connects and everything back to like the main reason of why people are in this program. So
Right.
it's been good, man. I finish up tomorrow and everything. And yeah, man, we'll just see where it kind of goes from here. So
Well, congratulations, man.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that.
So I assume work is going well. Like in
Yeah,
terms.
dude. So I gotta show you this. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna have to probably like show you like off camera or whatever.
Mhm.
But nah, bro. So you know how I've been talking about like me hitting this contest and everything,
Yeah.
bro. I'm like 3 weeks away right now from it. So I'm hyped, dog. 3 weeks away from hitting that. Just money opportunities,
Yeah.
and then obviously that helped me like with promotions and everything too, like that since I hit that. So blessed, man. Very blessed. Glad that I worked my ass off for it and everything like that. It's all coming in a full circle now. So
There we go. Hey, that's what it is.
I think that's the I don't know what the right word is. Benefit or what you get from delayed gratification, I guess. So
Right. And just hard work paying off. Like it's not, we've known each other so long, and people that don't know you like I do, like everything that you get in terms of like promotions and hitting these contests, bro, you worked your ass off for that shit.
for
Like you didn't
sure.
just sit around and hoping that it'd get it. 'Cause I remember, man, when was that? We talked about this a while ago. When I was back home, you were talking about, man, I'm trying to hit this contest. I think I
Bro,
can do it, bro. You were grinding your ass off. There's been times you're like, remember we're like trying to figure out scheduling for the pod. You're
yeah.
like, bro, I picked up you picked up a part-time job and then you're staying late for work. So like,
Hmm.
I know like you put in some fucking work for that shit, bro.
I think the first time we talked about this, I think it was because, bro, I've been with the company for 4 years. The first year didn't really count, bro, to be honest, because
Mhm.
that was a whole shit show and everything.
Right.
Um, I think when I had brought that up, dude, I think it was when I came down to San Antonio. I think it was 2 years ago. We were at
I
the
think
cigar
so.
shop. We were at the cigar shop and
Yeah.
everything. And then the next time we brought it up again, I think we were down. You came back home. It wasn't the last time. It was when we went to
Monte Cristo.
no, we did talk about that. There was one time you came home and we went to the cigar shop that's right by where your mom used to get like the lemonades and everything. Do you remember that?
Oh, the little gas station cigar shop. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
second time that I remember we brought it up. And then obviously the last time when we were down at that other one, I think around this time last year, I want to say, and everything.
Yeah.
So I think that's the first time you came when we went there. That's the time that I think I just moved into my apartment, or no, I didn't just move into it. I think I was like a year into it, or I just re-signed my lease because it was last year. So
Yeah.
yeah, because I was only about like a few months into the apartment because my job had moved up to Nashville during like the summertime. I think it was either like June or July or somewhere in that time period. So yeah, man, I've been working my ass off on this for like the last like 2 years, bro. So it's awesome,
Well,
dog.
congratulations. I'm glad that all this stuff's going good for you, man.
Yeah.
Exciting,
What's new with you though, bro? It can't all be about me. What's new with you?
bro. Man. So two things. One, um, I don't remember. I actually don't remember if I talked about this on the pod at all, but I might have mentioned that I was applying for a grant. This it's called a scope grant, and it's teaming up with this program called NASA at My Libraries. Basically, local libraries are part of the NASA at My Library, where you can go to these libraries and they have a collaboration with NASA with education and physics and STEM and stuff like that. So I applied for that grant and I got accepted. And
Okay.
so basically it starts in the spring. In the spring, I will be doing I'm teaming. So there's this library, and so the purpose of the grant is to It's to get education and to get resources to underrepresented communities. You know, whether it's Hispanic, whether it's Native, whether it's African American. And so I submitted the proposal basically saying, like, I'm an African American male, I'm an astrophysicist, I have a passion for teaching and education, and I want to basically do weekly demos. So there's a library called Carver Library, which is the library in the predominantly Black area of San Antonio. And it's like where a lot of Black history of the city, they have like a lot of stuff there that you can learn about. And so that's the library I'm teaming up with. And we are going to have weekly demos and presentations where the kids come in. I'll be doing, and they're all physics stuff. So I'll like do like a little 5-10 minute presentation on electricity, and we'll talk about electrostatic charging and do like a balloon thing or whatever. But I got funding for that, so I'll be doing that to and our target audience is middle schoolers. So I got that going. But because of that, like right now I'm teaching labs as a TA, which I enjoy. I actually love teaching labs. I love teaching in general, teaching, coaching, because even on the side, I'm a personal trainer. Like I love educating or passing on knowledge. And then through that, I learn and gain knowledge myself. So, but when you do that, that time you spend teaching the labs, grading quizzes, tutoring out, mandatory tutoring hours, that's time takes away from your research. So as a grad student, it kind of slows you down a little bit. So since I have this funding for the spring, I don't have to teach because it will pay my tuition. It will pay my monthly stipend. It'll pay the resources to buy the materials. It'll pay my travel to and from the library. So that means I'll have more time to do my research as well as prep for this, prep for the demos, which I've actually started I started making presentations now, even though it doesn't start to the third week of January 20th. It doesn't start to that week, but I'm making the presentations now. So when January comes, all the presentations are done. And I just got to make sure I get all the materials in time to do the demos. So that's one thing that has pretty much been going on. Secondly, NCAA, they lost a second lawsuit with like the NIL and, NIL stuff. And so one of my buddies sent me a link because you have to file a claim to get compensated. So if you played Division I football or basketball from 2016 to present, you are eligible for the claim. So they sent the link. Me and my buddy was on FaceTime for like 3 hours trying to figure this out, bro. We're on for 3 hours trying to figure this out.
You and Kylan?
Oh, no, it's me and EBG, my buddies from Mizzou that I stay in contact with. And we were trying to figure it out because to file the claim, you only need two things to file the claim. You need your driver's license and you need your NCAA eligibility ID, which I was like, I don't know what that is. But that's not like something that you just know. Because
they don't give you a pamphlet and say, yeah, here's your ID.
Right, they don't. So before you go to college, wherever you go, you have to make a NCAA eligibility account, which I completely forgot about this thing because you make it before you go wherever. And then once you make it, that's it. You don't ever access it ever again. You don't do anything with it, at least back in the day. I don't know if you have to use it now for transfer portal or if you have to use it now for NIL. I don't know. But back then, you made the account. So you're in their system, so they know your eligibility in terms like because they'll keep record if you're red shirt, what years you played, if you're gray shirt. But that's when they're in, you don't do anything. So, dude, everybody's filing this claim, bro. I could not log into this account because it was made in 2013. I haven't been on it since then. So I don't know my password. So what I did is you go in, you obviously, you'll hit reset password. It says enter your email. So I only had 2 emails.
That's your Missouri email?
Bro, that's what we thought at first. So I'm like, I don't know my Missouri email. I don't know the password. But then I was like, no, I don't think it is our Missouri email because we had to make this account before we got to Mizzou. So I'm like, okay, it's got to be a personal email. And then one of them was like, yeah, I use my personal email for when I made the account. But you have to know which email. I had 2 emails that I still have that date back then. That's my Gmail and that's my Hotmail. And I think Microsoft bought out Hotmail, so it's really an Outlook now or something like that. But anyway, I put in my fls4swag@gmail.com, which is the email I've had since I don't know when. It says email doesn't exist in our system or whatever. I was like, fuck. I was like, maybe I typed it wrong. I typed it again, not there. I put in my Hotmail, not there. I'm like, we ended up figuring out what the domain for the Mizzou email is. It's like it was mail.missouri.edu, but they changed it to umsystems.edu. So I'm putting in all different types of versions of it. And I'm just like, bro, in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna be sick if I can't file this claim because I don't remember what email I did.
That's the worst fucking thing.
Bro, I'm sitting there, I'm like just staring at it like, bro, what email could it have been?
I bet that shit was so frustrating. I bet you, I knowing you, Finis, I bet you were getting so pissed off. You're like, why the fuck can I not think of this?
Bro, I'm sweating because to backtrack a little bit, one of my friends, one of my buddy, his friend, he played at Missouri State. He said he filed the claim. He got his email because they tell you how much you're getting and when it's going to be deposited. He's getting $260,000. That's the word on the street. That's what my buddy was told. And he told us that his buddy was getting $260,000.
Bro, hold on. Wait, Finis, hold up. I hope you get some shit like that. I hope, for the grace of God, bro, I hope you get that shit, bro, because I feel like that will alleviate all your shit. You just like, you know what, bro, I'm good.
Bro.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm gravy.
I hope
even if it's not that much, bro. If you get 50K, bro, I'll be happy for you.
Oh, dude. Yeah, for sure. And that's why I'm stressing. I'm like, I'm not missing out. And then, it sounds kind of terrible, but in my head, I'm like, because the bigger the school, the more money you're eligible for. So I'm thinking, if he played at Missouri State, Missouri SEC. So in my head, I'm thinking, we easily 350.
Get paid
350. I'm thinking 400,000. But now I will say with a caveat, that's what I was told. One caveat is because one of my other buddies that's in EBG, I don't want to drop names, but he contacted Missouri's compliance office to try to figure out how he could get his eligibility number because there's different ways you can go about getting it. And he told compliance, one dude said he was at Missouri, he's getting 260,000. Compliance dude said, I don't think that's an accurate number. So we don't really know how much they're paying out depending on where you went to school. But the only number I have from a guy that played at Missouri State, he said, and I'm just taking his word for it because he told my buddy, and I didn't know. In my head, I'm like, I don't know why he would lie about how much he's getting, but that's what the word on the street is. He's getting about 260,000. So I'm stressing, bro. So then I was like, so then one of my other buddies was like, man, I think my mom might have made the account for me as that because you're in high school. So I was like, you know what? Let me try my mom's email. I put in my mom's email. That bitch said, reset password has been sent to your email. I was like, oh shit. I was like, Mom. Bro, I answered the phone in such a good mood. I was like, hello, mother. How are you doing?
She said she probably like, Finis, what the hell you want?
Bro, I swear to God. She was like, well, hello, my long lost son. I haven't talked to her in a couple of weeks because we usually talk fairly often. Well, we text in a group message, but she old school. How parents are. They want to call.
Pick up the phone, bro. Let's have it. Let's have a 30 to 45-minute conversation about nothing.
But so she's like, how's my long lost son doing? And I was like, what's going on? Like, it's because I was like, well, how are you doing? She's like, good. She's like, what happened? What do you need? I was like, oh, nothing. And then I told her about the claim, yada yada. And I was like, so I put in your email and it sent it to your email. And so she looked, she said she got, so she sent me the reset password because it gave you like a temporary password. So I got in. I got my number, and then it only took me like 5 minutes to file it. So now I'm just waiting on that email to tell me how much I'm getting and when, because you have until January 1st to file the claim. And then the money's going to start being sent out in May of 2025. So, and then I don't know, I need to ask my buddy ask his friend how long after he filed the claim did he get an email about, how much he's getting and stuff like that. Because I want to know when to be expecting that email. But
I got a question. How is that going to work out? Because if they paying I'm taking everything with a grain of salt. Like your friend
Right.
at Missouri State, if he's getting paid that much at a small school, like well, I shouldn't say small school, a smaller school than Missouri,
Right.
and there's other former student athletes in football and basketball. That's already like the two
Yeah.
biggest in
It's a
in.
lot of athletes.
So I'm like, I'm not trying to downplay or say like he's not going to get that 200, but it's just like, bro, there's a lot of people going to be filing for that. So like, where are they going to get the money to hand out potentially 200K or more money to people if that's the estimate that they're giving and everything? That's my
Right.
biggest question. It's like,
So I did the math because I had the same question, like, how are they going to pay every athlete? Now, here's the thing. Every athlete that files, first of all, not every athlete's probably going to file because you have till January 1st. I didn't know about it till my friend sent it in the group. I knew about the lawsuit, but I didn't know anything about because I thought specific people were going to get it that fought the NCAA through the lawsuit. I didn't know it was going to be like anybody that played was going to be eligible. So we know not everybody that played from then to now is getting it. And not everybody that files it is going to be eligible for money. I assume the people that are really going to get the compensation is probably going to be the people that weren't available. Like my time I played, there was no NIL. Because the lawsuit is based on the fact that, like for example, like University of Missouri, their ticket sales, we got none of that, right? If they sold a jersey with the number 31 on it, which was my number there, I didn't get any money for that. So there's jersey sales, ticket sales, media day. There's posters of different people. Like they're using our name, image, and likeness. We're getting nothing from it. So I assume the people that will probably get, I feel like a bigger bulk, are the people that played before the NIL era. Because there's two different lawsuits. There's that one. The second one is like missed NIL deals. So like there's one part which I didn't fill that part out because I wasn't part of that, but it's like right when NIL started, or like if you showed proof that you had an NIL deal or like a contract with like Subway or something, or let's say some local business like Bob's Shoe Market, and if you can show proof of how much they were going to pay you, but you couldn't accept it because you're a college athlete, they are going to get, I don't know if they're going to give you like all of that or percentage of that, but there's two separate lawsuits is the thing. So I'm in the lawsuit where I played 2014 to 20, I was on scholarship from 2014 to 2019. And so it starts at 2016 is when they're starting the law, 2016 to present. So 2016, 17, 18 are the years that I played and I didn't get any type of compensation for my name, image, and likeness. So, and I did the math. So the lawsuit was for $3 billion. And I looked up, right. So it's not like it's it's not like it's a $400 million thing. It's $3 billion. And so I still don't know how much they're going to pay out. Cause I think I did the math on how many I just did football. And I did the number of football athletes divided by 2.8, or it's 2.8, but 3 billion. And it was like 300 something $1,000. So I assume it'd be less than that because if you include basketball. But even if it's half of that, 100 something $1,000, I mean, So I got that going on, which again, I'll be happy with any type of money I get. I assume I'm eligible because of just me playing and not getting anything. But so yeah, I've had that going on. But all of us have officially submitted, and I sent it to my brother because Kylan is eligible too. So I'm gonna call him to see if he got his NCAA ID number. But that's gonna be crucial, bro. I did the math, bro. If I got $200,000, I think my financial struggles I'm going through right now would completely disappear overnight.
Oh, they would. I
The
know
moment they
the
got
fuck they
deposited,
would.
bro.
Like,
'Cause
bro, and the crazy thing about it too is like you still have a shit ton of money still left over after that.
Oh, dude, I'm investing. So I already have the thing I'm going to invest it in. And I did the math because it pays me dividends monthly. If I invested all of it and just lived off those dividends, it's going to double my income. the moment I literally when it gets deposited overnight, it's gonna double my income off just the dividends and not even like spending the money I get.
Bro, you know what I would do if I had that opportunity? Get literally debt free. Debt free, whatever
Oh, oh,
whatever I have left over, I'm throwing that shit in my 401k and letting that shit
yeah.
just doing that. Cause bro, like my 401k look kind of nice right now.
Yeah. I'm ready to when I get to the point I can set one up. I got a Roth IRA because I can deposit however much I can afford to deposit. But
Mhm.
if I work, which I'm pretty sure at universities they have pretty good benefits, but once I get the opportunity to have a 401k through my job, oh yeah, I'm starting that thing up.
Bro, and the biggest thing that I tell you, dude, it sucks seeing all that, like the obviously you got taxes taken out and everything like
Yeah.
that. It sucks to max out because obviously see what you can max it out at and see like where they start
The match cap.
the match cap and everything. Yeah. And like, bro, I'm telling you, I did that for the first, I want to say 3 years and everything at Tech Systems. And bro, it does wonders for you and everything.
Yeah.
I dropped it down to 5% because I was taking 10% out and now I dropped it down to 5. But still, bro, like just having that first 3 years of just money, just all your stuff, maxing it out and everything, like it doesn't seem like a lot, but over time you see it
It
and
starts to add
everything,
up.
the graphs and everything, you're just like, damn, bro, like this shit actually work.
Yeah.
Because I think the biggest thing for people is that like you hear it so much and you're like, oh, that's kind of bullshit and everything. I don't believe that. But until you see like the graph and the numbers from somebody, you're like,
Yeah.
or you see it for yourself, you're like, all right, cool, bet.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's an exciting time. So, and we got a raise at UTSA. So my raise has made a huge difference, even though it's not a, well, yeah, it's not a crazy raise, but it's enough to where like I feel it in terms of I got a little more breathing room. I'm really starting to pay down some of this fucking credit card debt. For those guys that don't know, I had to max out my credit card twice. I maxed it out to move here, and then I had to max it out again due to a financial emergency. And when you max out a credit card that has an ungodly high
APR.
APR,
God damn, bro. It's like, bro,
oh,
you'll pay the
you're
minimum
paying
pay.
you're paying
Bro,
forever.
you'll pay the minimum payment. You be like, oh, I'll be good. You go back to
Oh
see how
no,
much you like. What the fuck? I said, like,
bro. If like, I looked on my Discover and it tells you like if you pay the minimum for what I have now, if I pay the minimum, it would take me 33 years to pay it off. Now I pay more than the minimum, but now I'm really like making a difference on it because I'm starting to like save. Bro, I figured out my groceries. I got my groceries down to a science, bro. Listen to this. It's crazy.
bro, I need to tell you that too because I got mine down, and I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Here, you go first.
All right, bro. Costco has literally saved me everything, everything.
Mhm.
Like at first, when people told me they're like, "Yeah, you pay a little bit more, but you get more in bulk and everything," I'm like,
Yeah.
I really don't need that to be honest. Then one day I was like, you know what, bro, just let me get. I think I just need a Costco card just to have it, just in case for the gas
Right.
and everything, for um, like the paper towels and everything like that, toilet paper, like all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about the food stuff, and I was like, so I went in, I got like my paper towel, toilet paper, all that shit, like body wash, all that stuff. And then I went to the food section. I was like, let me try something real quick. So, bro, these little pre-packaged, like only thing you got to do is like throw on the skillet or whatever, and then like it's good, bro. So I used to spend around like I want to say around like 80 bucks or whatever, 80, 90 bucks on groceries going up to Kroger
Mhm.
and everything. Now I go up to Costco, like I pay about like I want to say like probably like 30 to $45 more and everything. But bro, I have like it's not even like little meals or anything like that, or I'm struggling to make a meal at the end of the week. Like I still like when Wednesdays are usually the days that I go and get like my groceries and everything. And then I go back the next Wednesday. When I go back next Wednesday, I still have food left over from the
Right. Yeah. Leftovers.
and I'm just like, Damn, bro. And plus, like, obviously, it's a little bit more and everything, but at the same time, I'm not rushing to go back to the store to get this one little item or something to have like a side dish or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's very, very beneficial. And plus, bro, you go into Costco, you'll fuck around, go down the aisle, and you just like, I didn't even need to go down this aisle, but I just did.
Right. Yeah. I'm about to get back on my Costco way for the meat pause. Cause like they have, like they have the section, the packaged chicken, but it's like
Bro,
it's like a whole belt of like the chicken that's packaged.
hey,
Bro,
let me show you.
bro, that shit will last you and you throw it in the freezer too, and it lasts in the freezer for months.
Bro.
There's like no rush to cook it.
So let me show you. So this right here.
Your things, the
Oh my.
blurry thing. Mother,
Where's this at?
I'm finna hit one of them old folks things where I put the glasses on.
Bro, fat ass.
Is that shredded chicken?
No, bro, chicken Alfredo.
Oh, the pasta? Yeah.
Chicken
Oh, that'll
Alfredo.
last
Bro.
for a good minute.
Then, like you said, the little chicken and stuff, bro. 5 pounds of chicken wings. Come on,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. Yep. It's just like that. I get the chicken breast one. It's like a whole belt.
Bro. Oh, fine. This is what you would love the fuck out of this right here. Bro, this brisket.
Oh, yeah.
This
Come on
brisket, bro.
now.
Like,
Come on now.
come on, G. Like, fine. Let me open this up. So this is what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. If I can even open it. Dog. Two meals right here, bro.
Come on now.
2 meals right here, bro. And that's it. And that's on low key is really 3 to be honest. But if you want your little extra protein and everything, go and have at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start back because I remember at the beginning of the year, when at the beginning of the year, like right at the beginning of the month when that check hit, where I have the money, bro, I went to Costco, got tissue paper, toilet paper, detergent. That detergent I got lasted me 6 months. It lasted me
Damn.
half. It lasted me. I got that big box of Gain, or I think it was Gain. It was something like that. It lasted me 6.5 months, really. Um, and then the paper towels. I live by myself, so I don't go through toilet paper or paper towels like that. The paper towels lasted me 2 months, maybe more than that. The toilet paper lasted me damn near 3 months. And I need to go back. I actually might go back at the next week at the beginning of the month because so here's what I'm doing at Walmart. So in Walmart you can make a list because I do curbside pickup. So I eat the same things in weeks. So like right now, this week is my pork steak week. Like so for breakfast I do a shake, then I do 3 scrambled eggs.
I'm listening, by the way. I just gotta take a piss real bad.
Okay, 3 scrambled eggs, 2 slices of thick cut bacon, and toaster strudels. And then my next meal is 5 ounces of chicken and a baked potato. And then I drink another shake. And then dinner is pork steak, baked potato, mac and cheese. That's my pork steak week. I eat that week. And then the next week is something different. So next week it is a burrito with tortilla chips, and then still the shake, burrito, tortilla chips. I still do the chicken and baked potato. That stays the same. I always eat a chicken and baked potato for my meals. Then it's the shake again, and then it's a homemade burger. So I just do I'm doing 5 ounces of ground beef, but I'll have to move it up to 6 because I need a little more protein.
Do you weigh everything? Do you weigh everything out? Don't you?
Everything.
I know. Yeah, I that's the
Everything.
thing I don't do. I just eyeball it.
Yeah, I got like a little scale. I weigh everything. So I do 6 ounces and that's just the ground beef. Because if you buy it in the pre-made patties, it's more expensive because you're paying for them already making the patty. I don't need that. I just ball up the thing, I weigh it, and I keep adding ground beef until it's 6 ounces. I flatten it, I throw it in a Ziploc bag, I put it in the freezer. So I can buy the meat in bulk. And I got my mini fridge in my bedroom, and in that freezer, my mini fridge, that's where all my beef patties are. I got like 16 already made beef patties in my fridge, and I haven't bought ground beef for my patties in like 2 weeks because I bought 2 5-pound things of ground beef and just made as many patties as I could, and I made like 30, 40 something patties out of them. But now what I'm doing it, and then I found this system. So Sundays I get pizza every Sunday night. I get a large pizza. I only eat half of it, so only 4 slices. So what I do is Monday and Tuesday I'll eat the other 4 slices. I'll eat 2 slices on Monday, 2 slices on Tuesday as one of my lunches. So what that did is, and I substituted instead of my chicken and baked potato, Monday, Tuesday, it's the pizza. So now I only need chicken for Wednesday, Thursday. I only need 2 days worth because on Friday, since I have like a super long day, because I gotta go to Shoe Palace. So Friday, I'm on campus, I come to the gym, and I go to Shoe Palace. So I got all 3 jobs on Friday. So Friday after meetings, I go and pick up food. I just go to Wendy's and get the $5 biggie bag because it's cheap. And then when I get home, I don't eat the chicken and baked potato. I do that first meal so it's either burrito and the chips or it's the eggs and bacon. So I only need 2 days worth of chicken. Well, if I only need 2 days of 5 ounces of chicken, when I buy the big thing of chicken at Walmart, dude, that thing, I haven't bought chicken in almost a month. Because what I do is I'm about to buy one of those chicken shredders because I was hand shredding it, which after the 7th chicken breast, my fucking fingers hurt. But I'll shred them. Yeah, I'll shred them and I'll measure them 5 ounces. I'll put it in a Ziploc bag, freezer. So my main freezer is full of pork steaks and the chicken and 5 ounces. And the pork steak, I'll measure it because the pork steak I'm cutting, because I buy the big slab and I'll cut it into like sirloin cuts. And then I'll just weigh it and I'll put the ounces on the bag because they're a little more inconsistent because I'm kind of eyeballing the cut. But that way, because I log my food, I'll know how many ounces it is because I write it in Sharpie. And so now that chicken's lasted me so long because I only need 10 ounces a week, which is not a lot of chicken. So that has saved me. So like, since I started doing the leftover pizza Monday, Tuesday, my groceries have only been like $50 for the week. So, but now I think the first week of November, when my UTSA check hit, I'm gonna go to Costco and get the big belt of the chicken, get a big thing of ground beef. I actually just ran out of paper towels, so it'd be perfect timing. Get paper towels, and I actually just bought a big bulk thing of tissue paper, so I'm probably set for a while. And then I got another big, so like I have laundry detergent for the rest of the year because I just buy the 6-month one. I just buy that one every time. So I only buy 2 things of laundry detergent a year. And it's not even like I'm barely doing laundry because I go through a lot of clothes because I got to wash what I wear at school. I wash what I wear here and at the gym, and I wash what I wear at Shoe Palace. So I'm going through a lot of clothes, and then I wash my sheets once a week. I wash my towels once a week. I wash my whites once a week. So I wash everything once a week. So I'm but it still lasts me 6 months. So when I go to Costco, bro, with this new system with not needing a lot of chicken, bro, because the biggest thing that was killing my budget was chicken and ground beef. The ground beef I've solved by making the patties, and I'm able to buy enough ground beef for a decent price to where the patties last me a long time. And now I'll be able to I can go to Costco with the amount of chicken that they have at Costco. It'll probably last me 2 months off like a $20, $25 thing of chicken.
Bro, and that's the thing too. Like, so this is the thing that I realize is that first thing I gotta say, I feel like their quality of meat is way better and everything than like Kroger.
Bro,
like
I love Costco so much, bro. Yeah.
Only thing I would say is that Publix, they probably neck and neck, to be honest, and everything.
Yeah.
But dude, when I was going to Publix and everything or buying like steaks and everything, like a 4-pack, this is the craziest thing though. You buy a 4-pack of steaks, be around like $35, $40. You go to Costco, get the same thing, but they're bigger cuts. You still get 4 cuts, but they're like damn near double the size and everything.
Yeah,
You're paying an extra 10, like maybe $10 more. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's a deal. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, man, dude. So
I'll say too, like their fruit, I don't know if you saw when I was over at my kitchen, but like I actually get like an actual pineapple and everything. I cut it up.
I saw it. I saw the pineapple.
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, that thing was bananas are cheap, bro. You get more bananas and everything. I think I got like for 2 something. I think I got like 8 bananas. The pineapple was like 2. I got 10 pounds of strawberries for like $12, bro. Like, that's a steal, dog.
Dude, honestly, I've been trying to tell people if you're trying to like save money or just make your groceries more efficient to where you're not overpaying, if you weigh everything out, bro, like I didn't really well, I've always weighed my food out, but now that I've really honed in on how much I need exactly, since my system is probably a little different because a lot of people don't like to eat how I eat because it's the Monday through Friday is the same thing that week for the pork week, and then so like I'm literally just rotating the same thing I'm eating every other week. So it's not the same thing every day, but for that week it's the same thing, and then the next week it's the same thing, but it's different. So a lot of people don't like to eat like that, but for me, one, I eat what I like to eat. So I'm hitting my calories. I'm not overeating. I'm hitting my carbs. Because like, when people hear me say scrambled eggs, bacon, and toaster strudels, people will be like, that doesn't sound very healthy. Well, if you really look at what I'm eating, I don't get a lot of carbs naturally besides the potatoes. So I don't eat a lot of junk food. So I actually needed the toaster strudels because between bacon and eggs, there's almost no carbs in that meal. It's very low carb. So I needed a carb. So I did the toaster strudel because between the bacon and eggs, I'm getting enough protein and I just needed a carb. So I can do it like that because my shake, shake is a shake. It's low in carb. But like my shake, I mix it with water now, but it's my protein powder, a banana, 2 scoops of peanut butter. So it's high in protein. I add the banana because I need the carbs. Because with my diet, I actually need to eat a lot of carbs because I'm training very intensely. I'm hooping. I'm back to hooping once a week now. Some days I hoop, I burn almost 3,000 calories. So I got to make up for that by making sure I have enough carbs. But if you really hone in on getting what you need and you section it, bro, sectioning the chicken in 5 ounces and freezing them as soon as I make them, dude, it saved me so much money because not only that, when I look in there, I know exactly how many bags I have left. Okay, I got 10 bags. That's 5 days right there. So 5 days, I only need 2 bags a week. So that's 1, 2, that's like 2.5-ish weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it saved me so much money. And then not only that, but like you said, every time I go back to the grocery store, I still have a little left over. So when I buy again, it's going to include whatever I made from that and what I have left over that's still in the freezer.
Exactly.
Oh, dude. And not only that, I found a hack with potatoes. Because the problem I was having with potatoes is I was trying to buy a bunch of potatoes at once. But like, if you keep a potato at room temperature, they would sprout. So I had some potatoes that I had bought like 2 or 3 weeks prior. I go in there to make a potato and it's starting to like sprout or whatever, so I can't eat it. And I was like, bro, there's got to be a way to preserve potatoes. So I saw online some people were like, if you wash them and spray them with, I forget what or whatever to make them last longer. So I looked and I saw online, if you put potatoes in the, not freeze them, but put them in the refrigerator, they can last 4 to 6 months in the fridge. I was like, what? So
Hold on,
now
the freezer or the fridge?
the fridge, if you just put them in the fridge, they'll last 4 to 6 months in the fridge. So now I'm about to start buying those, like at Costco, they have those giant bags of jumbo potatoes. I'm about to start buying those, and I can just keep them in the fridge for however long I need them. I don't have to worry about throwing potatoes away. So I used to just, at the end of that week, I used to just throw whatever potatoes I didn't eat. I used to have to throw them away because by the time I get back to them, they started to sprout. Now, dude, I can keep potatoes in there as long as I need to. So now I'm not throwing anything away. I have everything sectioned off. I have my meats are in the freezer, so they'll last months in the freezer. So now I pretty much have no food going to waste. It saved me so much money.
It ain't, bro. And the thing about it, so many people like, and I used to be one of these people until like I like actually sat down and was just like, all right, what the fuck do I like to eat on a consistent basis and everything?
Right. That's what you got to figure out. That's what you got to figure out. Number one.
Yeah, and like I was just like, all right, like fish, chicken, steak, all that stuff. But it really came down to just like the side dishes and stuff. It was like
The size is really like the one you got to figure out. What
exactly.
sides are you okay with eating? Like the majority. Like for me, I eat a potato every day. I love potatoes because I'll bake. Because when I bake a potato, what also I do is I don't actually bake in the oven. That takes too long. I just get a potato, wrap it in a paper towel. I'll soak it in water, put it in the microwave, and it's nice and soft. And so that's something I could do. Like when I bring my stuff here to the gym, I'll do it like that. But I eat a potato. So like this week, I eat potato twice a day. So I have chicken in the potato, and then dinner is pork steak in the potato. I can eat a potato every day, and potatoes are cheap. So when I go out and buy potato, it's like bananas. If you buy bananas in bulk, it's only gonna run you like $5 for 20 bananas. I can go and get a giant thing of potatoes that'll last me a month for $10.
And that's the thing too. You can make your own homemade fries. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be making my
Right.
homemade
Get
fries.
you one of those potato cutters, air fry them hoes, bam.
That's the thing with me, dude. Like you said, like I said, like I bought the pineapple and everything. Obviously, I could go and buy like the one that's already prepackaged and sliced. No, bro,
Yeah, they charge you for it. It costs
that's what
more.
I'm saying, bro. I got it. I got a whole fucking knife set up here. You don't think I'm gonna use that knife set on that pineapple? Like that's crazy
Real.
work.
For real, dude. Yeah, dude. That grocery hack is where it's at.
It is, bro. It is. And you know, I feel a little bit more happy now, bro. Like if I come from a day of work, just open up my fridge, I'm like, I got options.
And then the thing is, like you said, really figuring out what you like, because regardless of what kind of diet it is, or if you're trying to make it balanced, you gotta to be the most consistent. What I try to tell people is you can eat kind of, for the most part, if you do it right, you can still eat the things you like to eat. You're not going to be able to pig out, but like you said, like I love potatoes. I eat potatoes every day. They're high in carb. Yeah, some people are like, oh my God, you eat all that many potatoes every day? It's high in carbs. Well, not everything else I eat is all protein. Chicken is low. Chicken don't have carbs. Ground beef doesn't have carbs. So
But you need that though, because like you said, you be training intensely. You need that energy.
Exactly. So if you know what you need and you sit there and do, because I log everything. So if you know what you need and know how much carbs or what's in what, then you can a lot to eat what you want to eat. Like I said, every Sunday I eat Pizza Hut. People say, "Oh my God, you eat pizza every week?" It's only one day, but on Sundays I don't eat as much because I'm at work all day. So I can eat that whole large if I wanted to, and it would still fit in my calorie numbers. Because most of my day Sunday, I get breakfast. I'll get egg, bacon, and cheese burrito, and then I have my 2 shakes. And usually, if I go to Whataburger on the way to work, I'll get 2 of them. So I have those 2, my 2 shakes, and pizza. I'm still under my calories because I'm not eating all this junk food that's like 400 or 500 calories and just straight carbs and fat. So it works as long as you know what you're doing and you're measuring things out. Like it's like you guys know, I go to Applebee's every Saturday. The reason why I'm able to do that and not get overweight is because I account for my Applebee's and my macros. I account for Pizza Hut and my macros. So I know if I'm going to eat Applebee's, usually when I get at Applebee's, it's about 1,000 calories. Well, I know that throughout that day, I'm not eating 500,000 calories worth of food because I know my dinner's 1,000 calories. So I know how much I can eat at those other meals. I know 4 slices at Pizza Hut is 1,200 calories. So I account for those 1,200 calories for dinner. So during the day, I'm not eating too much food, if that makes sense. So you can still eat what you like to eat. You just have to make sure you account for those calories in your macros.
Yeah.
Now I'm a little different though, because I'm eating 4,300 calories a day, which is a lot. But again, for me, because of how I train, and the majority of that's from protein, I'm eating 230 grams of protein. That's a shit ton of protein. So for my diet's a little bit different because I'm trying to gain muscle mass. So I'm eating more and just super active and all that stuff. So for other people, it might be a little different, especially if your calories cap is 2,500. It'd be a little harder to eat 1,000 calories at a meal because then that's half your calories or almost half your calories for the day. But even then, let's say you want to go to Applebee's and your calorie max is let's say your calorie max is 2,000 a day. Your Applebee's is 1,000 calories. Well, that means if you want to account for that, that means for breakfast, no more than 500 calories. For lunch, no more than 500 calories. And then for dinner, you can eat your Applebee's and you're at 2,000 right there. Or you could be under. So you just got to work this. That's why I tell everybody it is so important to count your calories. Know how many grams of protein you need, how many grams of fat, how many grams of carbs. And that's it. If you do that, you'll be better off than just eating whatever and just, all that stuff. Now, Calvin, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I am so excited. First of all, did you watch any of the WNBA playoffs?
I didn't get to, bro, because I was doing that leadership stuff.
Calvin, when I tell you that's the WNBA finals, really the whole playoffs was exciting. I watched every game. The WNBA final. Now, I will say the shooting wasn't as good as because people are shitting on. Like I've seen videos of people shitting on the New York Liberty and the Minnesota Lynx because that last game, the shooting percentage was terrible. They were shooting like 30% from the field. Their 3-point shooting was atrocious. That's not how they usually shoot better than that. But if you watch the game, their percentages were low because they were playing defense like nobody's business. Like every shot was either a deep, low percentage shot three, or they were heavily contested for a lot of them. But man, it was exciting. But I'm excited because WNBA finals. First of all, I said this on the WNBA coverage. Shout out to New York Liberty. They get their first ever franchise win. Shout out to Sabrina. Shout out to Vandersloot. Shout out to Phoebus. Shout out to Jokel Jones, who got Finals MVP. Shout out to Breonna Stewart. I'm happy for the organization. I just love basketball. So again, congratulations to the WNBA with the growth in their numbers, all that stuff. I hope they continue to grow and do well. But the reason why I'm excited is because as soon as WNBA Finals end Sunday, the NBA season started Tuesday. Oh my God, I love it. The timing.
I'm inside the house, Finis. When college basketball come back, I'm really inside the house, bro. I told everybody at work, I said, when college basketball come back, I was like, only time you will get a hold of me is if you want to come over or if you want to go out and get some wings and we sit down at Buffalo Wild Wings
watch the game
and watch it. If you hit me up saying, hey, bro, you want to do it? No, I ain't doing it.
My favorite time of the year is football season's in full effect and basketball season in full effect. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, my question is, I have two questions. First question is a little bit of like administrative, but do you still want to run the NBA coverage together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then we'll figure out a time and date to do that. And then secondly, what are your thoughts? I know the season just started, but what are you excited for this upcoming season? And like, what are your synapses? Like, what are you seeing? What have you noticed so far? Who do you think can make waves this year?
Dude.
And then I guess we'll have to wrap up on this one. But yeah, let me know give me your thoughts.
I was so excited to see Sixers, bro. Paul George already hurt, man.
Yeah, his knee. Yeah, I saw that.
Paul George already hurt, man. I was really excited to see Kawhi come back. It's devastating to hear him and everything. I think it might be time for him to hang it up, bro. I mean, he's missed so many games. Bro, he's missed so many. I think it's over the past 4 years. They said he's missed 250 games or something like that.
Damn.
That's a lot of games, bro. And you know when you know what you get when you get a healthy Kawhi, bro. He's unstoppable, bro. Another thing, that Knicks trade with Minnesota, what the fuck? Like, I think that was a horrible trade for Minnesota, to be honest. You get Julius Randle. Like, if anything, you should have got another person that can, if it's a dude that can space the floor out just like Cat. You got Julius he's a rim runner, bro.
Yeah.
He's a rim runner, bro. Like, he's gonna drive in, like he'll occasionally shoot the three and stuff like that, but like he's basically like, I don't want to say he's a post player, but like he's more of like that mid-range to inside the basket type of thing. So the spacing and everything with Rudy Gobert is going to be an issue. Both big bodies and everything. I don't know why they did that. It doesn't make sense to me, but definitely New York got the better end of the stick and everything like that.
Yeah.
What was the other thing that I want to say? Oh yeah, the Celtics. Bro, I think like I know it's so early in the season, bro, but what Jeff Teague said You said that Jaylen Brown wasn't good enough to join the USA team and everything. You had Jason Tatum and everything. The only person on that USA team that was first team all NBA and everything. Only person on that USA team that was on there. And you gonna tell me he can't get no tick, bro?
Yeah, he didn't play for
Derek
real. Not much.
White got more minutes than him. Derek White is damn near like the third option on that team, bro.
Now, in the coaching's defense, Jason Tatum came off a poor finals run. And the games he did play in the Olympics, he was not shooting well. He had a shooting slump. So I agree with you. I think he definitely should have played more. And I think he's still a presence defensively, even if offensively he's shooting struggles. But he was kind of, you know.
I get that. I get that. But bro, like
But I 100% agree. He should have got more minutes for sure. He's
starting and everything. That's iffy. That's I don't think that. But minutes and everything,
right?
Yeah.
Because he's 6'10", right?
How tall? What you say?
How tall is Jason Tatum?
It's like 6'10", bro.
6'10", yeah. Like even if defensively, he's still gonna be a factor.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro. Just the way that they came out that first game, dude. They put up like almost 150 points. They shot
29 threes, tied the record.
29 3, bro.
Yeah.
The NBA probably did something to wake up a beast in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown too. Like, and then you got Derek White. Derek White's just gonna be that role player and everything. I mean, like, bro, like I think this is the year where Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown really show that they might be the best duo.
Now, I know it's very early, but did you watch that Lakers game? I will say, I don't know in terms of contenders for the chip. I don't know. What I will say is offensively, they look so much better. Again, I understand they've only played one game, right? But they're only played one game. But I will say they did play against the best defense. Timberwolves had the best defense last year. Now I understand Cat's not there, which is a part of that. And so they have a different team, a different setup, a different chemistry. But in terms of how they looked offensively with the ball movement, the moving off the ball, they were running a motion off. They were running a legit off. It didn't look like pickup ball. They were.
What did AD put? AD put up a crazy number that game.
Dude, I think he put 39 points and like 15 rebounds, something crazy. I can look it up real quick.
That's fucking crazy, bro. I'm telling you, dude, a healthy AD is going to make a difference on that team. I'm telling you right now.
He had 36 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists.
Bro, and that's the thing, Finis. You don't need that from him every single night. I feel like, bro, you need Anthony Davis to be in that 20 to 25 range, averaging with at least 10 rebounds, 8 at the lowest, I would say.
Yeah, bro, they look good. LeBron had 15, 5, and 4. Hachimura had 18, 5, and 1. Davis, 36.
Hachimura's been stepping up too.
Reeves, 12, 9, and 4. Even Hayes had 10 points. D'Lo, he didn't play as well, but he had 9, 1, and 5. Like, they're playing team ball. It doesn't look like I'm not gonna lie. Like the first, I'm a little upset because I'm a big Bron fan, so I'm like I want his first game to drop 30. But the way he was distributing the ball and getting guys, like I almost was like, why is he passing the ball so much? But when you see them offensively, I'm like, oh, he's getting these guys involved. Like we're seeing vintage like LeBron. Like, okay, let me get these guys involved. Let me elevate the players around me, and then if it need be, he's gonna go in and get his points. But I think he's in the mindset of, okay, it's not about averaging 30 points a game. It's about getting the guys around me better, elevating them so we can go for a championship. That's what it looks like.
I think that game too, the way that you're describing it, I feel like LeBron is now possibly seen as just like, oh, I got some play, like an actual good role playing team around me that, oh, Reeves in the corner, knockdown. AD on the free throw line, mid range or whatever. Oh, island work. You got Hachimura and everything. Space the floor, bro. Mid-range shooter, 3-point, space the floor out. I mean, shit, dude. Jackson Hayes too. If he's running the floor, I'm lobbing it to him every time because nobody's jumping with him. Nobody is jumping with him, dog.
Dude, this is an early prediction. I think if the Lakers continue to play that they're playing, again, I keep saying this because I don't want anybody to get upset because I know the caveat is always they played one game. If the Lakers play the way that they looked this game, and just not even like shooting as well, or if they continue to play this level of team ball, they're like a well-oiled machine. They continue that. I think JJ Redick will win Coach of the Year. I think he'll win.
Everybody writ him off and everything, and I would. And to be honest, when I first heard that he was going to be the head coach, I was just like, I don't know about that. I literally said, I don't know about that because
we couldn't know. He hasn't been a head coach anywhere. So like, that's an honest reaction because it's like we haven't seen him, in that head coach. Because being an assistant coach or being a player part or developmental, that's completely different than being a head coach. So I think that's an honest reaction.
I think this is the thing though with him. And I hate to say this too as well. Like I honestly feel like if you play any college sport or like any professional sport, that doesn't really translate to you being a good coach. No. I just really don't think that at all. Yeah. But I will say this: JJ Redick, just from his podcast and everything, just listen to him talk. First thing, I know that he's a player's coach and everything. People are going to relate to him. He's not that old school mindset like Tom Thibodeau and everything like that.
My way or the highway type shit.
Exactly. Like he knows that the NBA is revolving. I mean, dude, JJ Redick, he played in the league for so long. He saw the NBA evolve,
like 15 years or something like that.
Bro, he went from, your point guards being, 6 foot to now your point guards are 6'8". Now you got, your big men that are 6'10". They're stepping out shooting threes now. They're handling the ball and everything. So he's seen the evolution of basketball and still commentated on it even after his career and everything too. So I feel like with those three dynamics and just his basketball way of mind and everything, I feel like he may turn out to be an okay coach just off of this first game and everything. Like I said, it's too early.
We don't know
predictions, but like I said, man, I think I was kind of hesitant on it, but then when I kind of reevaluate, I'm like, this maybe could work out a little bit,
Yeah. If there's one thing we do know is he knows basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing we do know. But
and two, like you never know too, like JJ Redick, Austin Reeves, like I think that's the perfect fucking setup to be honest. They play. Even though Austin Reeves isn't like a spot up shooter, but like technically he is. He can put the ball on the floor. But I feel like having JJ there, like, bro, we might see his 3-point percentage go up or something like that, man. So yeah, we'll see.
I'm excited. I'm gonna watch some games tonight.
Oh, bro, I got what game do I got on right now? Actually, no, I got football on right now. So,
well, it's about our time, Calvin. You know what? I'm gonna need you to do me a favor since you haven't been on in a couple weeks. Leave the people with some motivation. What's some words of motivation before we sign off?
You know what my mom said to me the other day because I was kind of stressed a little bit. She's like, Calvin, she said, at the end of the day gonna end, so don't take it all the way home with you. Tomorrow's a new day.
Hey,
simple.
Tomorrow's a new day. Y'all heard it here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys for watching. GoT615. Catch you guys next week.
Deuces.
I'm gonna chase my dreams.